Good morning, folks, or whatever time it is for you. Welcome back again to a new week. I think we're going to make another, I don't know, it's not a thetic, but it's going to be a proto-thetic, essentially. It's a giant robot, probably pre-human civilization. And I think I'm going to try making it a combination of Kit Bash and then our, what do you call it? I can't even think. Skin Vertex mode. But let's start with the body, which I think we're going to bash a little bit. Let's see, creature feature, insects, bodies. What do we want? Kind of like this one. Let's bring it in. Moving fast. And I'm just gonna get this up and out of the way, as usual. Okay, so what do we got? Got this thing here. It's very bumpy, which I'm not. Morning, chef. I'm not super into how bumpy it is. So let's see if we can do something about that. Let's start with, if we just do a simple smooth, that's awesome. And repeat it. Let's go to a factor of like 0.9 and repeat it. I'm not even sure what factor does, to be honest, but that's smoothing it down, but not getting it kind of to where I want to be yet. But let's go ahead and apply it just because why not? And the next option, we can see from smoothing that it doesn't seem like it's pulling apart, so it might actually be a solid mesh. Some of these ones that Bernard made are not, but this one looks like it might be. So if it is, we can quad remesh it. Let's go like 50,000 because it's what, 750,000 now? Give it a shot. Come on. 34. There we go. Oh, that's much better. I think we're still not entirely there, but much better. But now, let's do it again. Take it and deform smooth. And like 0.9 maybe? Yeah. There we go. That's getting us down to a much less micro detail sort of form. And gives us a really nice thing too. I just want to try one more thing. It's 55. Let's try simming it one more time to 50 remesh, but do it with a mirror X. I think it's going to make our life better. Let's see. Yeah, it makes our form way better. Cool. Body. I guess this is more spider than insect because it's got, no, it's got 10. I don't know. It's got a lot of leg holes. I don't think Bernard was too worried about it. Let's see if these parts are contiguous or separate. I don't even know. Okay, so the body is all contiguous, but these are separate. That's cool. Alrighty. So now, maybe now we start working on the, what you call it? GY, bring it back to here. How big is it? We're big, aren't we? 60 meters. We'll stay this large for right now. 7, 9, 3, GZ. Let's bring it up to like there and apply all transforms. Okay. So we can use our skin vertex method to give him legs to play with potentially. Let's try that. Mesh, skin vertex, and scale it up. And where are we? Let's look what it is. Oh, it's this one. Okay. 7, 9. And start there. Well, let's actually GY back to there. And E, Y. Actually, undo that. Let's see if we can go with, see if we can see better what we're doing. Yeah. RZ 180. No, it's still pointing down. Okay. EY to here. EY to here. EY to here. EY to here. To here. Yes. Now, E to here. E to here. To here. To here. This one can actually go, we'll go this one double. There. Okay. Now, can I do this? Alt E, extrude vertices. Yes, I can. Okay, but they don't all go, they go the same length then, but not the same direction. I'm not gonna do that. Let's grab this one and E and E and E, E. This bad boy, I'm just gonna go to like there. Cool. Then E again to here, E again to there. It doesn't have to be exact, but something like that. We're still flat, right? And then one more. Let's do to here. I recognize that because the angles are the same, this is not exactly the same length, but just kind of means they're in the same ballpark if I go to like that. Okay. Turn on mirror X. There we go. Cool. Now, I'm just gonna head mess with my skin right now. And yeah, radius 2. Okay. That makes them bigger. Maybe not quite 2. Let's go 1.75. 1.5. Okay, 1.5 would be a good place to start, I think. Okay. Now, I want to grab this one, this one, this one, and this one. GZ up to like kind of angle to that. Cool. And this one, this one, this one, and this one. Bring it down to like there. Okay, and then this one, this one, this one, and this one. Down to like there. Woohoo, that looks pretty good for a spider leg. It's not bad. Cool. I can dig on that. Anything here? 7, 9, E. I'm just gonna give it a bit of a front thing like that. So it has like arms. And they can stay front and center. Now, I want to set this one here. I think doesn't even super this one there, I think, as skin mark root. Before I even do that, let's just apply that now. Mark root. Okay. So now we have the origin point of our guy. Now let's save. New 2410-07-1. It's not aesthetic, but pre-thetic insect. Cool. Actually, live stream. There we go. And how's that looking? That's looking pretty good. I don't think I need to do much more to the legs than that in the skin thing. So I think I can not even from edit mode. Right, well, I'm not in edit mode. Create the armature. Cool. Actually, undo. I want to edit this thing one more time. Tab. Yeah. EY. Yep. And there. And 79 EY. I want to get a bone for a head. Is essentially what I'm doing. Before I create the armature. And now we have an armature applied. Cool. I guess we didn't even really need this one, but whatever, it's not hurting anything. Maybe we can. Undo again. Okay, 7, 9. So we still haven't applied our armature again. And this one, EY, back to there. Now we can give that attached to the bone and maybe get a little bit of rigging on that going on. Create the armature. I'm not really a rigger by nature, but I've done this a couple times now. So like I'm kind of in the, like, I can play at this and pretend to know what I'm doing, which is always fun. Okay. So, I'm going to take this bad boy here. Tab 3L. So that's that section, the body section. Shift Q, settings, turn off dynamic scale. I'm going to hide the armature for right now. Shift Q, utility, plate insets, depth max of 3. It may take it a minute too. It's a little high poly. 3 I think might be too much, so that's kind of neat. First off, let's just undo that. First off, we need to mirror this thing. Yeah. Now, Shift Q, plate insets. And max of 1.5. And max of 7. Make that bigger. It's kind of neat. Getting weird stuff there, but that's okay. F9. Thickness 0.005. Shouldn't make a huge difference, but depth of, I think, go to 1. I want to give it kind of robot-y parts, but I don't want to stick out too far. That's feeling better. No major notes there. I think we can go with that. We can maybe increase it one more time from 7 to even 8. Yeah, that's cool. That feels fun. Okay. Nice. Now, this bad boy has the skin thing going on. That's cool. I want to add a vertex. Oops. I think I'm going to apply skin. Let's see. First off, now we'll leave the smooth smoothing, and we'll even leave the subdiv on it, but we'll put the subdiv before the hops. Okay. So skin, subdiv, but the mirroring goes before the armature. I think that'll be okay. We may have to re-armature it, but we should be all right. I'm going to apply the skin, apply the subdiv. Okay, that gives us that. Good deal. Now, I'll select the whole thing. I'm not even sure I want the whole thing though. Let's select the legs. And that's fine. No more than that. Probably more than we need, actually. We can take it back. Now let's go to there. Okay. Yep. Tab, Shift Q. Plate insets. Max of 4. Depth of 0.5. Minimum of 1. Just giving us some like parts, right? All this is kind of bullshit, and that's kind of cool. Actually, let's undo it. I'm going to try something first. Tab. I'm going to take that. I'm going to get these two. There we go. And then that. No. 1, 2. See, that's roughly the same, right? Yeah. Sure. Okay. Now let's do those. Sure. And then tab. Just one of those two again. So let's undo that, actually. Invert. Get rid of all those. There we go, just that section. Sorry, just kind of working out how I want to do this. Alt E, this is along normals. Bring those in, yeah. Plus, cool, so that's that whole section. Now, invert. Cool. And now, again, nuke out all that. Doesn't really matter, but let's just go ahead and complete these loops. There we go. Okay. Now we're doing it again. Shift Q, utility, plate and sets. Subdiv 1 even. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Cool. That works for me. Obviously, each of those legs is different now, but they're all in the same family enough that that's cool. I think that's neat. 9, let's see. We want to create a margin of 0.25. Sure. And a thickness of 0.1. Gonna bring it in, yeah. At this scale, I think we're all right. Nothing's getting cut even. No, there something's getting cut. If we go off, then it's straight, but I want it on. So inner of 0.1, that's better. Okay. There we go. So nothing is basically inverting itself, at least that I can see. Looks good. The hope is this is still rigged or riggable. Should be. Okay, this thing now, let's do the same thing with this guy. 1 there, select it. Plus, 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 plus. Okay. Shift Q, plate insets. Actually, it's not plate inset. Let's solo it. 3, Alt E, long normals. Shrink it in some. I don't want them as big as the other ones. They're not legs. So that's better. Although we get that weird. Now, but yeah, it's fine. Maybe we. That's fine. I'm just gonna do that. Shift Q, utility, plate insets, margins 0.05, depth of 0.25, minimum of 2, 3, 5. So we got bigger sections along there, like that. It's kind of interesting. I like it. I haven't done anything for a head yet, but that's fine because the head's just going to get plunked on top afterward anyway. Okay. So do we want to call that our rigged body? And we want to try and make some cables that rig as well. So right now, well, let's see if this works. Apply. Right now, if we come to our rig, is it still rigged? Armature, pose mode. Let's see. No, we've lost our rig connection. I thought we might have. Oh, object mode. So skin vertex, we can just get rid of this then. But let's see if we can reapply it. Parent. With empty groups. Yeah, it looks like it worked. Says it worked. Pose mode. No. Where's our object mode? Let's go take a look. Armature, yeah. Pose mode. I do want to pose. That side worked. There's no rig. There's no. That side didn't. Weird. That's controlling everything. Okay, let's look at that. So we are getting something working, but object mode, something still like mirrored or something. There's our rig, or our body. Let's just turn off that thing. Okay. Armature, no modifiers on it. This boy here, skin vertex, there he is. He has no modifiers, right? Right. Groups, I'm just going to delete them all again. Delete all groups. Okay. And I'm going to him, Alt P, or yeah, sorry, Control P with empty groups. And now it should have rigged everything. Let's see. Pose mode. That's still not, but this one I bet you is. Let's see. No. 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 Skin vertex. Let's just look. Object mode. Modifiers. Armature. Yeah. Sometimes this annoys me. It gets weird. I'm going to Alt P, clear parent. Okay. We have our full armature. We have our body. I mean, if I can't pose it, I can't pose it. It's not the end of the world, in all honesty, for what I want to use it for. But I would like to pose it. So. Okay, so unified it down. No duplicates, nothing weird. This has, let's see, it's already pose mode again. Seems like it's an okay rig. A, Shift R. Okay. With empty groups. With envelope weights, right? Automatic weights. That's what I wanted to do. I just was doing it wrong. I think. That one's right. There we go. Yeah, I'm just doing it wrong. Duh. Okay, well, that's cool. Looks like he's rigged. At least, yep, any basic sense. Cool. Let's turn this on. Let's see if we can't. Object mode. This, control parent, automatic weights. It's gonna work. Yes, says it worked. Okay, so now if we pose mode, cool. I'm going to local. Cool. So we got a little bit of move. We don't want too much of that, but we have it is rigged to the body. Cool. It looks like it worked. Nice. We should probably work on a head now. Something. Excuse me. And I think we want this one to be a little bit more mechanical and less directly bug-like. I didn't even mess with his neck. Maybe I should have, but we'll figure that out. Okay. Anyway, object mode. I'm going to hide the armature again. Okay. Save. What do we want our base form of our head to be? Mesh cylinder? Sure. We'll go with an octagon. Radius, depth. Sure, I could start with that. So there. Cool. Now we gotta turn this ugly block into something cool. RX 22.5, no, RY 22.5, yeah. Okay, so now it's, stop signed. Control A, rotation and scale, Alt X, mirror it this way. There we go. Now, let's add an edge loop here and scale that in. Already feels more like a head. It's fun how that works. I don't have to do much to a head, really. We need to give it a big eye. I think it's going to have maybe one main eye and then maybe a ring of eyes. Let's do the ring thing first. That'd be cool. Offset even. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Now, circles? I kind of want them bulbous. Oh, okay. So Shift S, 2. Now, Shift A, mesh, UV sphere. Cool. And to there. Q, operator, no, mesh tools, radial array. Okay, we want to change direction Z. And where is it? Okay. Let's undo that. So I can figure out how to do it again. Okay, there's that there. Y. Can I just RX90? Yes. Cool. And scale that in just a bit. And tab. Scale my eye in just a bit. Leave it turned on so I can see what I'm doing. Scale. Cool. And then increase that there. Eyes. Or they will be. Or something like eyes. Cool. Cool. So we have that now. So now we can come back to this sucker and grab this ring and inset individually, and I bring it out, and then inset and bring it back a little. I think my eyes are still just a bit too big for that, but I think it's cool. You can also see what happens if we go to 16. No. No, 8 is fine. Scale it down just a bit. There we go. Okay, so they're in the holes. All right, come back to here again. And how do we want to do this? Do I have to do this individually? I might have to do this individually. Let's see. W subdivide 2. Cool. If we can just do it that way. And then, no. There might be a better way to do it than this, but I don't know. Cool. And set that just a bit. Great. E. And then scale. I want individual origins. Scale. Maybe not quite so far out. Like that. That's kind of fun. Yeah. A bit more than that. Okay. They should all be going the same vibe. Cool. That's sort of fun. I want a big eye. Which we could make on our own, or we could just grab. Let's see. Let's try grabbing it first and see how we feel about it. Complex objects. We have these camera eye things. This one's cool. And add insert there. Scale it in. And we're going to put it. No. There we go. There. Like that. Bring it a little bit more. Cool. Something like that. I think that'll work. It's a little bit weird, but I think we'll go with it. And can take this and doesn't really matter, but in this case, apply it back over here, remove KitOps props, right? I don't know, I gotta remember how to do that exactly, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Delete them. That'll remove them. Okay, I don't know about these like focus rings things. We're gonna get rid of that, I think. So let's come over here to that. What modifiers we got on this? Actually, we can get rid of those too. Faces. No. L. X. Vertices. What? Come back. Okay, what are my camera eye doing here? I'm going to select hierarchy, object, convert to mesh, just to flatten it down. And there's some other weird things happening here that I'm not seeing. Because I want to edit that thing. Where is it? Tab, Alt hide. Okay, they're just hidden. Dumbass. L, L, great. L, L, and X vertices. Okay, that helps. I want to feel, again, I don't really want to feel like a camera. These are, what's that whole thing? Harder to get rid of those, isn't it? Hide. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave them. It's fine. It's like, can I get rid of those, the grippy things on the lens, but maybe I don't even care. I think it's gonna be okay. Okay. Hey, Michael. Good to see you. Okay, so that's coming all right. We need to make it more funky, though, obviously. Kit bash or modeling. Let's see what we got. Future scratch. Undo. There we go. Scale. Object set origin 3D cursor. Object set origin geometry to origin. GY. Back. Fun. Clearly it's not fitting to our neck exactly on this head, but we can just do something with this. And this sucker tab 3, inset, E, I, E. There we go. We can take the whole head, maybe move it down a little bit. But that's working for me so far. I'm going to say this, parent object, this, parent object, this, parent object, no. Parent object, keep transform. Okay, this, GZ. Okay, cool. Now our neck is lined up. Hey, Zach. Be that way. Cool. Well, that's fun. I like that. And then do some more funky. Let's see. Given that we've been using random flow for this, let's continue to use random flow here. Subdivide. 5. Cool. Maybe even 6. Yeah. Oh, I got that too. Well, it's fine. Undo. W subdivide 6. Okay. Shift Q. Utility. Oh, we want to mirror it again, right? Yeah. I think it might already have been, but okay. Plate insets. Plating seed. Ooh. Doesn't look mirrored though. But it does look cool. Maybe I don't want it mirrored this time. That's fun. I'm liking that. Cool. So We continue the process, and the process clearly now means cables. Big cables. Deliberately not symmetrical cables. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm liking all those. Feeling fun. Oh, I didn't just update those either. All right, I was gonna. I guess if I need to, I can do this again. I really wanted to make, no, these pieces too. Does he still have a mirror? Yes, he does. Okay. If I need to apply it to the armature, I can. Plate insets, plating seeds, but I just want those to have. Yeah. Yeah, those definitely needed that. We didn't subdivide it, so it might be okay. Let's try and see. Let's check. Armature. Object. Pose mode. Well, that still applies. No, looks like we might have lost it. Okay, well, we can redo it. I'm gonna, well, first off, pose mode. A, Shift R. Object mode. Okay, this sucker, that thing, Control P, automatic weights. Okay, so redid it. Should be fine. Just wanted those to be there. And then we need to take this hops and apply it now. That might have been why it didn't work actually before, but let's see. It might have been fine. No, we need to do that before we do the rigging. Object mode. Well, that's fine. We'll just do it this way. Automatic weights. That was our problem before. You can't have a mirror on because it applies the whole thing to everybody, if that makes sense. The one side controls the whole thing. Now that's good. That's good. A, Alt S, Alt R. Okay. Pose mode. Alt S, Alt R. A, Alt R. Okay. Now we're back to default. Cool. Hide our armature again. So we got our guy. He's got a head. We could give him more pipes and cables. That could be fun. We'll have to rig them, but I think they'll be all right. Let's maybe take his head first. Cable. Join all those together. Object. Convert to mesh. And Control P. Parent to object. So all this is the head now, right? So we should be able to just, yep, move it there. So if we take the head And well, let's not apply it just, well, we can. Armature. So pose mode, grab this bone and our head. No. And it should just be that, right? It's not the whole thing. Object mode. That, cool. This, there we go. Pose mode. Control P, pose to bone. Cool. So we're not applying any weights to it. It'll just move with the head bone. So it should be like, yeah, up and down. Woohoo. Cool. Everything just moves. Right. Object back again. Save. Now I'm going to, I hate looking at rigs. Is armature set in front? Viewport display in front. Yes. Hide it. There we go. That's better. Now we could do cables. Cables would be fun. So let's create a cable here to here. Beef it up a little bit. And then here to here. I'm not super worried about it. I recognize that they don't actually have places to go, but you know, just to kind of give us something on those ports there. Yeah. We could do the same thing here, I suppose. And do here to here. Cool. And do on the inside on this one, which honestly makes more sense anyway. It's being pretty loose, obviously. We're not lining it up perfectly, but I think that's fine. Okay. We take this, not that, this. Join them together. Convert to mesh. Let's mirror it. So it's on both sides. Cool. Then to come back to our mirror and automatically just apply it. And select that and our armature. Yeah, I'm on. That and that. Cool. And control parent automatic weights. Did it work? I hope so. Let's see. Pose mode. Yes, it did. It doesn't look like it's stuck too well because it's not extending out, but that's fine. I think for what I'm going to do, it'll be fine. And yeah, okay, back off of in front. We now have a big, ugly spider mech. We could get weirder with it, and I think we probably should. We need to do some like kind of some massive things here. And we got to make sure that they stay connected to the mesh. What do we want to do? Something like this? Oh, I'm going to pose mode. What would be fun? That's kind of fun. We might even re-rig it again, but that's kind of fun. Could rotate it. Ugh, come on. Local. That'll make my life easier. That's cool. I like that. And let's mirror it. Oh, come on. Ugh. It's like, what? I do not wish Eevee. I wish there was a way to just turn that one off entirely so I just would never go to it. Compilation time. Okay, fine. Piss off. There. This, Alt X, mirror. It's giving us that. Fun. I like that. Now let's take this and scale it like that. I like that. Sure. Mirror it. Cool. I like both of those. Those are fun. Let's duplicate that. Local SX -1. Something like that. Fun. Yes. Just want it to be a little less spider-like. Hey, Cozy. Good to see you. That's fun. I like both of those. And then how else we want to destroy it out? Destroy being obviously very relative, but I'm just looking for some cool parts. RZ90 scale. It's kind of funky. I need to edit those. Let's see. Not that one. This one. This one. This one. I should. It honestly is just mirrored, but I'm just gonna grab it. I'm almost certain it's just. Come on, it's just mirrored. Okay. But you never know, right? So. Great. Easy. Cool. Mirror. Let's go. No. Exit. Global. Mirror. Cool. Yeah, those are fun. Just some cool pipes on the top. I don't know what it is. We'll see. It's big. That's what it's gonna be. But and hopefully this will work. Create cables. I want a few more. Because I want something from like here to like here. Cool. And scale even a bit bigger. And then from like here to like here. Sure. And then here to here. Yeah. Here to here. Again, just breaking up the form. And here to here. Almost gets kind of steampunk or diesel punk looking a little bit, which, it's fine. Cool. Lots of fun cables. So let's grab them. Those are all of our new fun cables, right? Yep. And join them. And object convert to mesh. And then mirror them that way. Cool. And then let's go ahead and just going to apply all the mirrors. Yep, so all those are applied. Cool. I'm just going to join them together. Now, do I apply them to do I join them to this body? Let's try it. AM distance. Cool. And let's re-rig it again. Automatic weights. It's big enough it should work. It's going to take it a little longer. There we go. Looks like it's okay. I maybe should have given it materials first, but we'll work that in. All right, let's materialize now, actually. That seems like a good plan. I think we're going to go F4, append, and skinny humanoid? No. Which is the last time I used it? Did I use it on hanging skeleton? So I used it. I'll go back all the way here. Skeleton bot. We use it there. Material. Dirty black paint on dented metal. Yes. And we might as well add black armor too. Okay. So this, I think, is going to be black metal. That's the default, yes. Dented. Let's see. What do we got? All right, that's fine. Cool. We can keep up with that. This is also going to be dirty black paint dented metal. This also going to be dirty black paint dented metals. Okay. Let's see. Tab L, L, L. All right. We got our, should be one, right? Yeah, cable. A cable is going to be black armor. It's a slightly different tone to it. Sure. I think these cables also need to be black armor, although they look pretty good like this too. I don't know what they are now, but they're interesting. Trim sheet, sci-fi trim sheet. That's what they got trimmed to, but it actually kind of works on them. So maybe I'll just leave it. Sometimes you get happy accidents like that. You're like, okay, fine. Everything's gonna be black. Oh wait, this one doesn't connect to anything, does it? It got weirded out. Oh, they didn't mirror properly. What the hell? Okay, something weird happened there. I have to go back a bit. Let's see. Here, is it good? Still good there. Oh, I just joined it. So we're not moving back again. Join this, right? We want to mirror. Alt X, mirror. Is it a mesh yet? Did I make it a mesh or is it still cable? It's a mesh. Okay. And apply. I'm just gonna do this a little bit slower. Make sure we get it right. Okay, so that lined up. It is connected. That lined up, it is connected. Is connected. Okay, all those be connected now, right? Right. Control A, all transforms. Everything's connected. Cool. Join to that. Oh no, something didn't get. Apply all. All right. And solo it. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Join it. Now I'm going to redo our armature link. Control parent with automatic weights. Okay. Now I got it right this time, I think. Should be better. Now I think I have to re F4 and go get those things again. Sadly. Append. But at least it knows I'm here. Black paint and black armor. Okay. So this one, we'll start here. Black paint on dented metal. Link. Materials, this one. Dirty black paint on dented metal. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like we got it again. That wasn't too bad a mistake. Okay, cables should be black armor. And black armor. Good deal. Now, these eyes, I kind of want it to be dead. So if I want it to be dead, I'm gonna make some new materials. New material. Actually, I'm gonna do new materials. I know what material we can use. Never make new materials if you can avoid it. No, I'm kidding. Glass. Yeah, that's what we want. Add material. Colors are going to be in the blue range. And maybe a bit brighter for both of them. Cool. Ditto, I think, this thing. Okay. Select. Add material. Use existing. It's not blue metal though, come on. It's beer glass. This 3L beer glass, fine. That's cool. I don't like those red things there though. That's not working for me. S plastic, we're gonna turn that to black armor. And S chrome, that to black armor. Good. Keep it simple. It has no light or anything going on it, which is fine because I kind of want it to feel dead. We're going to use it at least initially, but that's kind of looking like what we want. We could give it hands. It has no hands right now, obviously. Let's do that. We're not going to rig them. We'll just put them on there to the bone. Mech generator, something kind of construction-y looking. Indeed. Local RX90. No, just fine. Screw you. We'll just do it manually. That feels cool. Mirror on the head. Apply the mirror. Grab it and the armature. Solo. Pose mode. Oh, I got to edit it first. Tab. Alt Z. C. P. Separate in its own object. Cool. Now, pose mode. This one. Come here. Mech hand. And this bone. Yep. Control P. Bone. And mech hand. This bone. Control P. Bone. Good. Now he has little graspy claws. Those are fun. I like them. Again, we're going to just be lame on our materials. Come on. Yeah. Cool. Little claws are nice though. Good as a nice vibe. Okay, we have a fully rigged dude, I think. Oh, this needs to go in. We just move it. M to scene collection, and it should go into armature. Yes. Yes, it's now part of the head. So we can just get rid of this group. Yes. Everybody's in our dude now. And we should be able to pose him if we want to, just to make sure that he doesn't look, you know, like an unrigged nobody. We spent the effort doing it. We should do it. Break it up a little bit. Again, just messing it up a little bit. Okay, so it doesn't feel symmetrical. Ah, fuck you. Okay, and those aren't, did it not rig to that? Did that move? Those did not rig, or did not apply. Well, fine, we're not moving it then. There we go. Just leave it like it is. It didn't work, so we're not using it. Yeah, because we don't care that much. And then head, or the neck, we can bring that up, right? Yeah. And off. Cool. And then basically just totally messed up his pose, which is what we wanted to do. Okay. So we may not get the full environment done on stream just because we built this whole dude on stream, but he's coming along. But we like him. I'm just gonna take Control A, scale. Control A, location. I don't want to do rotation necessarily. Let's see, does that make it, that moves something. So I may not, it's got the dirt moved a bit. I think that's fine. Do you like it better without it? I don't know, it makes a difference. Cool. Whatever. There he is. The blue's looking cool. Oh, did the blue not move too? It should have. Oh, you bastard. Okay, no, that's fine. I just rotated. Don't want to do that. No, we're just going to leave like that. Because these eyes are a separate object, when I applied the transformations, it got weird. So we're just not going to apply them. Which is because we don't need to. And I just want to see for scale. Yeah, that feels pretty good. That's about the size I wanted him to be. Could even have been a bit bigger, but I think that'll be okay. Maybe we will. Yeah. Make him a bit bigger. No. No applying. Save. Okay, so he is freaking big. Now I want to make, let's see, first we'll start with the ground. Mesh, plane. Cool. And SY2. So it is how big? 230 by 460. Oh no, it's big. I want it really big. then I'm going to turn off the floor because it annoys me. Okay. 7. Shift A, mesh, or not mesh, curve bez. Doesn't actually matter where I put the curve, but Shift A, yeah, okay. Tab A, X, vertices, draw, my stylus. And we're going to draw a line like that. Okay. GZ. Tab A, mean tilt of 90. And geometry, extrude 1.5. That creates a 3-meter path along like that, along the side here. Okay. Object mode. And go ahead and just convert it to mesh. Tab. There might be a better or easier way to do this, but I just like this method. EZ down to there. Cool. And 2 EZ up. And EX. We can even do this time because we didn't go from concave to convex. It doesn't really mess it up too much. Do that. And that. Okay. Sharpen. We have something like that. And we can bring our ground actually over to there. There's no point in having it where it's not around. Same thing on the other side, possibly, or just a straight up. I think we'll do more of a straight up on the other side. I don't want a path necessarily, so let's make it a little bit more interesting. Grid modeler. There it is. Interesting. Okay. That was selected. Grid modeler. Okay, cool. Down. Fine. There. So I can see it better. W grid modeler. Now we're good. And tab. Now grab these sides and bevel. Just so it's a little curved even. That could be fun. Back and 6, add object. New face, right? Did it give it to me? Oh, you bastard. Don't tell me I have to do it again. I hate it when it's... Ah! All right, fine. It wasn't like it was that involved. Or that I care that much if it's exactly what it was. Huh? Don't do that. Okay. Again. bevel. Increase the curves so we get some neat curves on it. Cool. And six is supposed to add face, but let's just try one. You bastard. Well, fine. That works in a sense. Let me just do a new one. The heck? Q. Clean mesh. Okay. Face orientation backwards. Right. I think there's weird stuff with faces. 3. Why is it? I don't even know. I don't even think I'm gonna mess with it. It's just being a pain today. We're wasting all of our time. I just want something fun like that. Damn it. All right. You know what? We're just gonna do it the other way. Cool. Okay. Good. And do we try grid box cutter again? Still just going from wherever that origin point was, which I hate. So no, we don't. Okay. 3. We're doing it this way. Are we not? What face got messed up? Anything? Oh, it looks like it's all right. It's getting a weird, whatever. Okay. Cool. Great. Now 2. We'll do it this way. Bevel. That's how I'm getting my curves in. Couple curves there. Cool. It's the same thing here. Control A. Rotation scale. Okay. That works. And then here, also bevel, curved. I just want a few gentle curves in there, like that. Okay, tab 2, Control R. Add a few. Cool. Actually, what we'll do, before we do that, we'll just go kill box cutter. Okay, and quad remesh it to 1,000. Yes, and it's not symmetrical. Remesh it. Delete the original. Cool. Coplanar. X faces. Okay. A tab, Shift Q. Utility plate insets. Subdivision of 1. Margin of 0.25. And depth of 3. That looks good enough. It's like a background wall. It's not that big a deal. All right. We need the same thing on the other side too. So you're just going to quad remesh it again. We'll go to 2000. Remove our curve. Just see what it looks like. Looks fine. A little bit weird there, but you know what? That's fine too. Just going to go hide. No. Shift hide. L X faces. Yeah, just some weirdness there. Insert. Yep. Invert. There we go. That'll fix that. And I don't think we're just not going to go past here, so it'll be fine. But we could though. There we go. And come in. 3. We don't want this one. Invert. Q. Plate insets. Yep, that looks cool. Again, not stressing about it today too much. Okay. And then the ground, I think we'll do the same. Keep it square, so tab 2 are there. Plate insets, subdivs 5. Oh, no, maybe not. Rotation scale. Subdiv 5. Okay, that's better now. Minimum of 1, maximum of 5. Let's go to like 8. And depth of 10. And we could adjust. Let's just do a bit more. Change our plating seed. That seems acceptable. I like that. Cool. Here, grab our armature. 3D cursor. And rotate it slightly off. There we go. Doesn't have to be flat. I didn't even necessarily want it to be flat. That feels better. Okay. And then kind of wanted to put some water in there too. Maybe. Plane. Alt-G. SX60. Where are you? Or what is the size of this thing? 230 by 460. The new plane. 230 by 460. Where is it? Alt-G. Okay, there it is. GZ down to like right there. That feels cool. Control A, rotation scale, Q. Solidify, down. Yeah, looks good. Apply. And then because we've done that, now we need to come back to this bad boy here. 3, Shift G, coplanar, grab that face, only that face, Shift Q, plate insets, max depth of 1. Yeah. Cool. Cool. And we want shading, append the materials. This is going to be moved to water. I know I'm going over, guys. I'm sorry. Materials. Spawn a material. We've been using swimming pool, and it works pretty well for this, but I kind of want this one to feel a little bit grungy. So maybe we'll go with fountain or pond. Let's go pond. Try it and see. Append and convert it to edible just to make sure. This bad boy here is going to be our flow panel soft UV. Tab A, U, cube projection. Let's see what that gives us. Cool. That works. I think this one will also be or this one, just A. U, smart UV project. Cool, sure. And this one can also be that. Smart UV project. Getting somewhere. We need to make it feel big, which we'll do with some people, I think. The other thing I kind of want to do on this bad boy here is, do we want to just destruct it up a little bit? Let's try. Save first. Let's turn off water. Okay. Mix damage. Damage. Bullet holes, sure. I'm not even sure it actually does the mix. Power 5. Add. All right, undo. Or not undo, but turn it off and edit. Come back in. And 2. Okay, yep. Easy F. Now it's a solid object. Let's see if that makes it any better. Yes, it does. Give it a bottom. Okay. And turn mix on. Now, individual origins is there. Okay. We want internal damage. We want a sphere scale of 25. Yes. Maybe even 40. Okay. Then we want y minus 75. Guessing. Yeah, okay. X minus 25. Cool. And Z 20. Let's see. That gives us a neat hole. Should even go with a scale of 75. It's going to be even bigger, obviously. And then Z of 35. Maybe 45. That feels cool. We could give some destruction to down here too, but I don't know that we're going to, but that feels acceptable. And this is going to be our road that we had, and we haven't messed with it at all. Panels, sure. Panel seed. And we're going to give it a cut of 3. Does it give us anything interesting? Depth of 0.1. That feels acceptable. That's cool. Now we can keep going, obviously adding as much weirdness as we want to, like pipes and other stuff to this. But we're at 144 now, so I think I'm going to bail and probably just finish taking care of the last little bits of this myself. It's not going to be anything different than what we've been doing for the last 2 weeks making terrain at this point. We created our giant, robot thing, and I might repose it a little bit more actually, but it's kind of the same vibe. So I think we'll call it here, and I will post up the final and be back again tomorrow. Just because, there's nothing new here and I got to go to the bathroom. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate it. And I will see you back here again tomorrow for some more stuff. Have a great rest of your day. Go make some cool stuff of your own, and we'll see you later. Okay, bye.